Okay, we're in countdown now.
So now we are live.
Oh, okay.
Should
Is it on?
Like our voices.
Is it on the Facebook page?
Are we
Yeah,
actually?
it says Citadel is live now. There's a notification.
That's good. That's what I like. I like notifications. I like being notified. Are we counting down from 1 or 100? What are we counting down from? 3, 2. What about the show thing? Hey, ladies and gentlemen, I am Tony Creech, and I am not late. You are watching a Thursday night forum by Citadel contributors and guests. We call this Citadel Uncut. I'm here with my good friend Dustin Halati. He's one half a friend, or do you count friend mostly as you and your wife? Or is the whole band?
Well, it's we got a whole band. We got Matt Fraze, who is Riviere.
Yeah.
We got Brian Capstick, who makes the best pizzas at Roto's Pizzas.
That's what people say.
And we got Drake Mark, who's one of the best drummers in the province.
Oh, I like that.
So is it just too confusing to call it friend?
Yeah, but it's kind of like, we're always going to be together, so we'll always be in the band, and then we can just revolving door people once they start hating us.
Nice.
And no longer want to play with us.
That's helpful. We're also joined by Matt Brown.
Hey.
Matt, what's what you are, what your energy is, what the ocean does with you?
The ocean. I don't know. Right now I'm just thinking of a water buffalo. I don't know why, but
That's your spirit animal.
I know why. Yeah, that's right. It's my spirit animal.
For sure it is.
Yeah.
Water buffalo.
Say boo.
Oh yeah, get that VeggieTales
Spirit animal
reference out there.
Spirit animal frenzies.
Another deep cut.
We just had an E.T. moment there.
Yeah.
Film.
Pretty much, if you're watching this, you're probably a good person. So, thanks. Anyway, we also have live from Houston, Texas, somebody I know since I was born, my brother, Paul Creech. Paul.
Hey guys, how's it going?
Hey, it's going good.
My spirit animal is Blake Lively.
Right.
What does he mean? I don't know who that is. I just was going along with
I
it.
think it's a country singer.
Oh,
Yeah.
cool. I've heard that name a couple times and I faked knowing what it was.
Just something in the
times.
deep south.
No, she's from Gossip Girl, and yeah,
You just said that. Okay.
yeah, she's married to Ryan Reynolds, and I think they were in Green Lantern together. So,
Well, that's good.
and they have a daughter named James.
Nice.
That's
James.
so cool. I
Potter.
wish I had a daughter named James.
You can.
That
You
is
can do it.
abuse.
You
I'm
can do
sorry.
it.
That is child abuse.
Yeah, a lot of people are naming their kids kind of girls are being named what used to be traditionally boy names. Mm-hmm. And I mean, Amy, a lot of the names that she liked were guy names.
Like John.
Not so classique, not so Quebecois, but names like even the name we use Soren with our second child is a guy's name over in the Netherlands. The Netherlands. If you nether my lens.
Dick is a guy's name that I think always has to be a guy's name.
It's because it's short for Richard.
Comes with the
You can have a
territory.
girl named Richard, I guess.
It's going downhill.
Downhill. So we are also joined magnificently by my friend John Trammell. John Trammell is he's an enigma. John, how do you describe yourself?
Just like that, actually.
Sorry. Are you ready to not? Let me try that again. Ready?
Yeah,
Live
go.
from Fairfield, California, an enigma.
Hi, I'm John.
Nice.
Full screen.
Wow.
Do you have a
for
spirit
that one,
animal?
John.
You're full screen. Do you have a
What?
spirit animal?
What a fantastic introduction. My spirit animal is... Oh, man, I don't have anything off the tip of my tongue.
We're waited on the bated breath. You know what else doesn't have something on the tip of its tongue?
Dobby from Harry Potter.
Dobby.
Oh, what from Harry? Oh, Dobby.
That's pretty cool.
Dobby.
You're cooler than me.
Does Mr. Potter like his tea hot or cold?
Oh
nice.
man, we should do impressions.
Oh, Mike
with
Chown
John
says
and
it's.
Tony.
Mike Chown's commented that your spirit animal is a sloth. So, you know.
Yeah, I had a professor in college that said that a lot, and
Because you were like slow to class, or
not bitter or anything. He thought I reminded him of Sid the Sloth. I found it offensive and insulting. I just tried to let it go. But people keep perpetuating it.
Closer to us.
He's dead now.
I'm running the show here. Like,
I know, but
can I ask what the initials of the professor were?
I know what they were.
Dustin, I think you know him very well.
run to check.
Oh, I see.
I wish.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mike Chowns, we know what you mean. You don't need to add the one from Ice Age after Sloth.
Okay.
Do you want to hashtag it?
You could just tell me.
I can tell you.
Okay.
Okay.
Am
Hashtag
I
that.
supposed to add the hashtags in? So, ladies and gentlemen, we want to just dive right into the show.
Yeah.
And the first section of the show, it's a little bit of a topical experiment. Even this whole show is kind of an experiment as we figure stuff out. But, unlike life, which never ends, this show does end. We try to keep it to an hour. We try to respect your time. And to a degree. So we do this topic thing where everybody gets 5 minutes to talk about a topic. If I do that, is it 10 or is it just 5 again and again? It's up to you. This guy right here, he's funny. He has a joke for us. Tell us a joke, Matt.
Man.
Oh
Do you
man.
have jokes?
I'm not sure if I have a joke that wouldn't ruin my brand.
Can we do joke requests?
Nobody's gonna want to hire me after I tell a joke on this.
Tell one about a popsicle.
Yeah.
My jokes about popsicles are like repeating the lines of that guy off Family Guy, like the creepy pedophile. Yeah,
I like that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I know that guy.
What is that? I don't get that. Is that like a new show?
Like this.
That guy.
Popsicles. I like popsicles. Why don't you come on down?
I want to hear like Paul.
That's good.
Paul, what's your favorite impression to
impression.
do? Do you have any impressions so you and Dobby can talk?
No, I used to do a lot more, but no, they totally stink at them now.
Those T-Pain.
Sorry, Paul. We
used
lost
to
you
do quite a
completely
few,
in the Apollo
I don't
13
have-
effect.
I don't have anybody around me that appreciates. Yeah, I don't have anybody around that appreciates impressions.
Not even your son?
Don't.
Really, I'm surprised that doesn't come up more often in litigation.
Yeah, you would think it. You would think
Your
it would
Honor.
when you start, mocking
Your
even the
Honor.
judge or jumping.
You might find him not guilty when you hear my impression
I think
of the
my wife
church
likes-
lady.
Nice.
You think he's innocent? You should know.
You know, something that's been happening, I just want to give you guys a heads up. Throughout the show, we want you guys commenting as you watch. Commenting. And even if you're not watching it live, commenting. And what's cool is, Amy's sad that Paul's voice cuts out. Not as sad as me. But what I want you to know as an audience is that... dang it, I had something I was going to say, but then I read Amy's comment.
Here we go. So commenting helps form the conversation. If you want to fluster Paul, if you want to say something rude to John, if you want to say Dustin isn't pronouncing words right, you comment below.
Yeah,
because
I
it
got
helps
that.
fluster him, helps fluster me, and it just makes it for a funnier show.
Here's the critical part that I feel like I need to say.
Critical.
Because people swear in our comments.
What?
And, yeah.
Like the F word.
Yeah, but you wouldn't know because...
Gross.
Because I believe it's because of the settings we have on our page. If you swear in our comments, Facebook automatically hides your comment. I think somebody had said to me, "Why did you hide my comment? Are you guys are you guys going through by hand?" And I said, "Actually, Facebook does it automatically.
Yeah.
We just say this is like our page needs to be because Annika reads it. Not that she can't read. She reads it.
Annika is Tony's
Yeah,
3-year-old.
Yeah.
Context. So, but anyway, the interesting part is that Facebook, from the tests we've had so far, Facebook also cuts out swearing that we do. That if we swore, they would actually cut it out with an algorithm.
Hey, let's
We're not sure
try
if they
it.
do it in the live
that
stream, but they
good?
do it in the second play.
Huh.
Let's test it.
That's right. What? Fuck.
Poo-poo!
I wasn't actually expecting. I wasn't expecting that.
I'm a bit tired right now.
Now our podcast needs a little E beside it in the store.
Yeah, like on iTunes, we're gonna have to remember to label that as explicit, I guess.
Sorry, viewers.
Good.
Listeners.
I swear under my breath a lot, like at work, but I work at like elementary schools. But like, and sometimes like I'm like, oh, I gotta make sure I'm not too loud because the kid will be like, did he just say? I'm like, no, I did not. You're hearing things wrong.
My wife is half Filipino, and I've got this sweet little sweet Filipino auntie. Her name is May, and she I'm friends with her on all my social media platforms.
Yep.
And so I can tell when she logs into Facebook because she goes through and just likes everything I've done. I don't know how many people she's friends with on Facebook. I don't know if she's even reading my posts. I think she just sees that I post and she's like, oh, I like John, so I'm going to like what he posted. And so I'll get like 15 likes in a row on Instagram or Facebook. Like, that my Auntie May was
She loves repetitive tasks. She used to work at a factory where she riveted parts of machinery together, and she just needs that click thing. She misses it. That's my guess.
We all do. We all miss it. In the end,
I'm not going to touch that.
so every week we ask our guests here to prepare a topic, and we give them 5 minutes to talk about that topic. That topic rules for 5 minutes. And so this week, should we play I'm going to play Spin the Phone. Spin the.
But like on leftovers.
Oh. So
Which way is it
So who
pointing?
goes first?
It's pointing
Which way
towards
is south?
Turn.
for the southern.
We need some kind of wheel with like a clickety click click click.
Oh my
click, click.
gosh, yeah, we need two
It's a good
animations
idea,
like that
Paul.
where it's like. Okay. Tony.
I know.
How about Matt just goes first?
Why me?
Get on it.
No, let's build a wheel live.
I'm going to use a
And then
Yeah, Tony just has to
sophisticated
animate
timing
live.
system. 5 minutes. You're gone. You're going. You're
Oh,
flowing.
I'm going. Okay.
You.
So,
Me.
I have realized how much I enjoy British people because of their accents. I cannot do a British accent, I can do an Australian accent. So, anyway, so you're going to go into the Australian accent.
mate.
And,
Right.
yeah, mate.
Mate.
Takes a little bit to get into. Anyway, so with the
Right,
British
sounds
people,
right,
I have
sound good.
noticed that on America's Got Talent, which is Simon Cowell has just changed, gone onto the show, which is America's Got Talent. He's been on American Idol, which is now over, X Factor USA, which is also over, and now
Right.
we have he's now on America's Got Talent. But
So
the
is
funny
he,
thing
is he the kiss of death?
well, he's hilarious because he just tells everyone they're, yeah,
What is it?
they're bonkers. Bloody hell. Yeah. Anyway, so if anyone hasn't like observed this, there is not one American on the judges panel for America's Got Talent.
Really?
Yeah.
Wait, isn't Howie Mandel still on the show?
No, he's Canadian.
Oh, wow, that's right.
oh,
Of
he's
course.
ours.
Wait.
Yeah.
Canadians that moved to America don't count as Canadians.
I agree.
There's not one American on the judges panel for
Howie
America's
Mandel
Got
has been in
Talent.
America a while.
So
The way people
who are the
think
other
about
people
America.
on the panel? There's Simon Cowell, Howie Mandel.
Mel B.
Okay, so
I
Sporty
don't
Spice,
understand
no
what you're
Scary
saying.
Spice,
Mel B.
Mel B.
Scary Spice.
I still don't know
yeah.
who that is, and now I
Scary
really,
Spice?
It shows I don't watch network television. That's my curse and my
Yeah,
gift
I don't know. I
to you.
have a reality television
Channel?
addiction.
Oh.
I have
Who's the
Fetish.
fourth
It's
one?
called a
Is
fetish.
there a
Melody
channel
and-
for just reality TV?
and that's actually like a big thing for me to admit it to everyone, because I'm a film professional and I'm supposed to like
It's a big thing.
better shows.
Wait till you get to my Bachelorette segment.
Oh man,
You know, like, the Amazon is a big thing.
there is a new reality show that we should talk about at some point. But
What is
who's
it?
the
What is
fourth
it?
judge?
Wait.
Who's the fourth judge?
oh gosh,
Oh,
what's her
Judge
name?
Judy.
Oh my word, if that
Dr. Oz.
Judge Dredd.
if it was Judge Judy is such a
Is this supposed to be entertaining?
Anybody in the
Insert
comments know who the
profanity.
fourth judge is?
what?
Anybody in the comments know who the fourth judge is?
So there's Mel B, there's Howie Mandel, what's her name? Heidi Klum.
Scary Spice?
Klum.
Oh,
Amber says it's
oh,
Scary
Heidi
Spice.
Klum's the one we forget.
Oh, is that who that
Yeah,
that's
sorry.
what she is?
I always thought it was interesting that
Wow.
she's
These are
judging
Spice Girls.
America's
Come on.
Got
I don't even
Talent
know,
when
like- Oh, Spice Girls.
is being pretty a talent?
Yes.
Heidi Klum?
Is being
She's
professionally
actually-
attractive a talent?
Yes.
She's actually
in a way.
one of the better judges. She like is harder on people than Simon was at certain
She
points.
does. She
Yeah.
does.
That doesn't answer my question. Is being professionally attractive a talent?
No,
Well-
but being a celebrity counts as being a celebrity.
Yeah.
Like, if you
Oh,
get famous,
okay,
it's
I
like,
see.
oh, they're famous, so they're on the show.
Come on, John. Look at the Kardashians. They have absolutely no talent, and they
but-
make millions.
I feel like you get
But they're
Tanya
not
Harding on
judging
there.
any talent. That's what I'm saying. They're not
they
judging
do
the
though,
talent.
but it's like fashion competitions.
I think she's qualified.
yeah.
I don't know what you guys are
So when
talking
you
about.
say, like,
The week Amber isn't here is like when we're talking about TV stuff, and she's just like, these
Is
guys
Amber
are missing so
commenting?
many pop culture reference. She's in the comments.
Oh my gosh! Hey, Amber.
She was
Hi.
so upset that we couldn't remember Scary Spice.
why couldn't she come? She had a Facebook at home.
I think she, I don't know, probably has a coffee shop to run.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Diamonds
She's a life.
to mind.
Yeah.
Not only does she run a coffee shop, she also does Canadian diamond binding. So they're not blood diamonds; they're coffee diamonds.
Coffee diamonds.
Coffee crystals.
Do you watch any
What?
reality television, Paul?
I think we already hit on. I watch The Bachelorette occasionally with my wife.
And what do you think of it?
It is a mess. It is just, it's actually a lot of fun because you have a bunch of people who really want to be on TV, and they all say the same thing. I'm here for the right reasons. I'm here to fall in love.
I'm sorry you
And,
can't talk
Ooh.
anymore.
Sorry, that is the end of that topic. Paul, you can finish your thought, but what are some hashtags I'm supposed to be putting on our show? Like, what?
Well, we can say hashtag America's Got Talent, City
sweet.
MJ, California,
America's
Houston, News.
got
If we want people to actually follow it, you could say Heidi Klum,
Yeah.
maybe.
Bachelorette.
What does that even mean?
Anything we're
Maybe
talking
Paul
about.
should be tagging this stuff.
Hashtag John Trammell is professionally attractive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, if Mike Ellergott watches, it's got to be manly because he's tall and manly.
Our show has to be manly because he watches our show.
No,
Bachelorette.
Bachelorette.
Oh,
So-
just what? He
But Amber says
watches
that
it?
that means he watches it every week. Occasionally means every week. So there you go. Outed.
Oh,
Outed like. something rhymes with
oh,
that.
Mike, I'm never gonna forget that. I'm so sorry. I'm gonna mock you about that.
So, speaking of, it's Dustin. No, let's go to Paul. Paul, you ready for your turn, Houston?
Yeah, I guess I want to talk to you guys about a new TV show called Teen Airwolf. Now, Teen Airwolf is about a bunch of kids at an elite academy who are recruited to join an organization called The Firm,
I love
which
it
is a
already.
division of the CIA.
This is like what I
Now-
want to happen to me.
Using the Academy's baseball team as a cover, they recruit Stringfellow Hawk, a reclusive 15-year-old. And he's recruited into the organization to pilot a supersonic helicopter on Black Book missions that mostly involve the Chinese, North Koreans, and Russians. At the same time, his cover is as a late inning relief pitcher for the baseball team. Now, Airwolf, the supersonic helicopter, is kept in the lair, which is a large mountain next to the baseball field at the academy, and that's and also along with Hawk, he has there's other people. There's this lady Gabriella. She's the team catcher. She's outgoing where he's reclusive. She's his love interest, and she's kind of a tom girl, and she's also his co-pilot. Now, and then you got one guy. You got the bench warmer Raul, and Raul's kind of the fun-loving bench warmer guy. Doesn't really get to play, and he's their tech guy. He's the
Paul's
guy.
paraphrasing the Wikipedia article. What?
Now, I'll tell you this. The coach, that's the guy you want to see. The coach, Mr. Michael Goldsmith Briggs III, codename Archangel. Now, this guy...
I love Airwolf.
He wears
Tell me this is real.
white,
Is this the dream?
Instead of the
this a
regular coach's uniform where you dress
Wikipedia.
like the players, he wears a fedora, has a cane, has a patch over his eye.
The coach's uniform.
So you're
worldwide.
telling me that he's Samuel L. Jackson's character from the Avengers series and John Hammond from Jurassic Park if they made it?
Well, he's actually just the same actor that played the same character in the original Airwolf, but now he's coaching a little league at the same time, so it kind of stretches his range a lot more. Than
You're kidding.
It says that,
You know what? I always kind of thought that was the same guy from Jurassic Park.
Teen Airwolf. It's they're gonna, I think they're punching up the kind of synthesized Airwolf theme, and I'm really looking forward to it. They're gonna get into a lot of areas that are really hit on like the real news of the day type stuff, because Hawk and Gabriella, they're gonna be kind of skeptical of the CIA and what their real motives are, and not fully get on board. That's gonna create a lot of tension throughout the show.
It sounds like it will. It also.
I love how you're trying to
I think it's
You're
gonna
like
be really
the first
fun.
person to try to use all those 5 minutes.
Oh my god.
Wait a minute, Airwolf, you're saying this is real. This is a real show. Promise me. Can you pinky swear?
Yeah, Airwolf's a real show.
So it says the character is like a reclusive teenager, which I think is is so many teenagers' dreams. It's going to
So
be
the
such
guy
a
with the
popular
fedora-
show because I was just going to say because I feel like there's a million teenagers out there who just are reclusive, and they just think one day someone's going to come up to them and be like, "Hey, Alice, I saw you playing Candy Crush on the subway and not paying attention to anyone. I see something in you, and I just want you to come to my elite school." And I feel like that's
I dreamed about that every day. When I was in high school,
Someone's gonna
I was
see
waiting
something
for
in
that.
me.
I was waiting to be like, I'm walking in from my head van. It's like,
They put you into white
Here's a
band.
message for all you kids out there that think it's going to happen to you. You have to work for your success. No one thinks you're anything unless you put yourself out there. Okay? I'm just gonna.
Oh my gosh.
Just dropping some truth, kids.
A white
And you
van
can-
pulls up and it's
oh,
playing
this is a
the
lie,
song,
right? This
Hip
is a
to
lie,
Be
right?
Square.
This is a big lie.
No, I really doubt that any of you guys have a higher Candy Crush score than I do, and so I'm pretty confident.
You're
in
gonna get
that.
recruited any day.
Did you
sure.
write? Is this Airwolf a show, Teen Airwolf, that you're writing?
Teen Airwolf. It's gonna happen.
It's gonna happen.
I've got documents right in front of me.
As he crunches paper up.
Wait, this is
Are
your
you
story.
writing this, Paul?
Is this yours?
I'm just saying that this is a great idea. And it should happen.
Oh my
Teen
goodness.
Airwolf. See, Dust Down Connect.
All right.
Please tell me you made this up.
This is beautiful.
I cannot-
I'm so glad.
You're gonna be a millionaire, man.
All right, that's the end of that
Unfortunately,
topic. That's for sure. So, if you're just joining us, we give each. If you're just joining us, we just give each panel member of the Citadel contributors a 5-minute topic during this part of the show, and I'm going to move on now to Dustin Halati.
All right.
And I'm going to set the timer, and let Siri do her work, and let Dustin do his dance.
So I wrote an article this week, and on the
Let me stop you there. Where
Go.
was this article?
this article is on our website, Citadel.
Okay, let me stop you there. Where are websites?
Websites are on. They're in this magical. I actually don't know where the internet is stored, but the president has the internet
Whatever
somewhere.
that is.
If you've ever seen him with a black briefcase, that's what he has in it. The internet. He just carries it around. But anyways, in that internet and on our website, Citadel.fm, you'll see this amazing article I wrote about this band. They're an amazing band called Andino Sons, and they play Chilean music. They're a world band, but for some reason they're really popular kind of in the independent music scene in Canada, which I think is kind of fascinating.
I mean, for some reason.
Well,
they're amazing. What are you talking about?
They're not the type of music that would usually be on, the Earshot Top 40.
Music,
But they are quite popular. So I sat down with a guitar player.
Where if Screamo is over here, and
Screamo
and Ron Burgundy ballads are over here, where are they on the spectrum?
Well, okay. Well, there's this thing right in Canada, Canadian indie rock, whatever that thing is, and there's a select group of bands and artists that can be popular within that music scene, and for some reason, Andino Sons is, and so I also did a podcast. It's on the article, and I sat down.
Interview.
And
you got to get the rest of the guys on there, man.
The link is below right now. Just right.
Oh,
I'm just gonna Snapchat you during your topic.
That's great.
Snapchat it.
Oh my God.
You can view us live on Snapchat as well.
Pretty good.
But
you can find us on Snapchat at
CitadelSnapchat.com.
Citadel. I don't know. We're not on Snapchat
Internet.com.
Did you put us on Snapchat yet?
No.
Talk a lot of game.
You can follow me at Snapchat at Matt Brown 9900.
No. Just follow me.
Which is also his PIN number. So
it's kind of weird. Useful in a pinch. In a pinch. I'm gonna send this to a couple people, a couple of my friends.
All right. So
continue. You were saying.
And then I also sat down with their guitar player.
We're shooting.
We're doing all their music videos right now
this year.
Are you?
Videos.
Yeah.
Three. Nice.
Well, 2 of them are performance music videos and 1 bigger music video that you can expect to see.
We're doing helicopter stuff for that one.
Helicopters. Helicopters. Lots of cases of dollars.
Is it a supersonic helicopter?
All my helicopters are like Airwolf.
Are we gonna make Airwolf? Is that what this is all? Is that what our lives have been leading up to? All this time? Airwolf?
Airwolf.
But anyways, if you go to that article, you'll also see a podcast interview with me and Tony Davalos. He's a guitar player. And I did a fun thing is actually we walked through his musical journey and all the bands that he's been in. He was in a really popular kind of screamo band that went metal in the screamo days. And that were really popular, called the Holly Springs Disaster, and we talked about that and why they imploded, and it's really interesting. And I decided I'm gonna start doing that more. Start doing kind of a podcast where we just go through artists' journey from writers from like the first books they loved to how they became a writer, and musicians from when they picked up.
Does anybody know Amber's Snapchat name? I'm totally listening.
I can find it.
To what you're saying.
This is so much like real life, like being with people with phones. It's like
I'm trying to share Snapchat.
There was actually,
but I'm totally here.
There was actually this moment.
Like, I had content, guys, content.
There was actually this moment, like when cell phones took over everybody, that I actually started to realize like I couldn't finish my stories anymore, and I had to start editing them down to shorter stories.
Sorry, what did you say?
Like stories that were my staple. I'd be like, okay, now I need a 30-second version of this story. How do I break that down? And then
That's really good writing practice.
It is, yeah.
Oh, finally.
Thank you for sharing about Andino Sons. You can read the rest of the article at Citadel.fm.
Or at CitadelMagazine.com.
Oh, the war of the domain names.
Woo!
Which one will win? Tonight we'll know.
Vote.
Vote by
On that.
typing
Vote
that
for-
domain into your browser.
Everything is an internet contest.
I know. Especially this next topic,
All right.
Cutest baby.
which is from
Contest.
John Trammell.
Okay, tell me when to go.
Bam! Start.
Tell me when to go. Go, go.
Go, bro. Go, bro. Go, bro. I'm just going to catch up on my
so-
snaps.
In his stand-up bit, John Mulaney says that when he was younger, he expected quicksand to be a much bigger problem as an adult
I love that
than it
bit.
has actually proven to be.
Wait, is it John
cartoon.
Mulaney or John Maloney? How do you say his name?
John
It's
Mulaney.
It's Mulaney.
Mulaney.
It is
Thank
Mulaney.
you.
He does say that in his stand-up. Okay.
I did say that. So
Go on.
in cartoons, characters are always running into quicksand, but as adults, we've never heard of anyone falling into quicksand, especially not anyone we know. Right?
now.
So are there other things that when you were a kid that you thought was going to be a much bigger problem
Oh, yeah.
as an adult than it actually was?
I thought gravity was going to be kind of a looser concept. Like, it wasn't going to be so hard and fast. Like, I thought
Like you'd run off
Gravity-
a cliff
gravity
and
kinda
it would
let
take
me
a second
down.
before
you can
fell.
run off
Wanna say
things
that.
and then kind of hang there for a little bit before you fall down.
Yeah.
Just like the Wile E. Coyote and the Roadrunner cartoons. It is
I
not
thought
like
there
that
would-
at all.
I thought there would be a lot more unregulated TNT available.
Yeah, totally.
You
true.
can make your own.
Probably.
Anyone else?
Fertilizer and diesel fuel.
I
Okay,
thought
we're-
guns wouldn't be as scary like as they are in real life. Like when Yosemite Sam is just like rootin' tootin' and starts kind of shooting
And it's like-
haywire. You know, I thought in real
Those
life.
stray bullets could be killing people. Yeah, that's
Yeah, and in real life I thought, oh,
How do you
that's not going to
feel?
be scary when that happens.
How does it
No,
feel in the
we're
United
not.
States?
We're not going into that. We're not. So, but what I want to talk about is something that, although it's not something that we often run into, running into it means almost certain death.
That
Well,
means something you never run into, but if
Something
you did.
if you do, almost certain death. The topic I want to talk about this evening is sinkholes.
Yes, I was hoping you were going to say that. That's so weird that
So-
when you said that, when you were talking about certain death, I thought sinkholes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I seriously did.
sinkholes
It's
Kind of like
are
moose
both,
jaw potholes.
Yeah, much like the streets of Moose Jaw, sinkholes are both man-made and natural phenomena. They can form over tens of thousands of years or open up suddenly underfoot. They regardeth not city planning or population count. They open in the wilderness in the middle of crowded cities. A sinkhole opened up in the middle of a California highway just this week, and it reminded me of how unbelievably frightening sinkholes can be. One minute you're driving along, the next minute you're plummeting to your death in a $27,000 coffin.
Yeah.
A sinkhole opened up under a guy's house in Florida a couple of years ago. Do you guys remember this?
Yeah, I remember the
No.
whole house almost just...
So it opened up
Bedroom.
right under his bedroom and swallowed him while he slept. Star Wars bed sheets and all.
But they have a
The-
lot of sinkholes in that area of Florida, right?
Yeah, Florida is home to more sinkholes than any other state in the country.
I feel like I'm learning a lot during
Why
John's
is that,
topic.
John?
Yeah,
Why is-
totally.
Arguably more than any other state or any other place in the world. Paul, your question is very valid, and if you were to start typing into Google,
Are there
why
rodents
does
of unusual
Florida-
size?
it auto-completes to have so many sinkholes. In
Are
my
there,
research,
are there
I couldn't
rodents of
find-
unusual size related to the sinkholes?
I doubt it. So in my research, I couldn't find a count of just how many sinkholes there are in Florida, but there are. Ready for a statistic? I'm about to drop a stat on you guys.
Okay.
There are over 6,500 sinkhole-related insurance claims in the state of Florida every year.
That's
6,500
Get
every
out!
year. Yeah, every year.
That's
So,
about
but-
1,000 too many.
So here's the thing that I find most shocking about sinkholes, and it's the thing that makes them so scary. If you're
what?
swallowed up by one,
Yep.
no one's coming to get you.
Are you alive down there?
Why?
I don't know
Why?
why. It's probably because the rescue efforts are for a helicopter over the hole and drop a guy, on a rappelling rope in or something. But that guy in Florida who got swallowed up on his fluffy, comfy mattress could have very well been alive at the bottom of that hole. And they
and
said
Carrie
no
Halati,
rescue.
Carrie Halati says that for everyone that's reported, 30 go unreported.
Oh, she's funny. I'm glad I married her.
So that's the thing. So they did.
Oh, I really want to hear more on
That's
Amber.
Craig.
You know, I'm gonna let. I know you should be done. I should be a vicious lord, but I won't be because Amber asked. You know what? She's gonna be that person. Amber wants to know, and she's asking for all of our listeners out there in TV world. How do sinkholes happen? What are they?
So the most common and the easiest way to break this down is that there's in most parts of the world there's water, groundwater flowing underground, much like the '80s song by.
Okay, let me stop right there, Mr. Magic Man, where water flows underground and like the earth isn't like a solid brick. Okay,
Right,
It's like
right there.
Ghostbusters.
The Talking Heads, by the Talking Heads. So the water, underground rivers.
Trump's gonna stop every underground river.
And the underground rivers will pay for it.
Make America great again.
It's not just underground rivers. It's any kind of underground erosion. And
You know what's
often
funny?
it
It's
happens,
good that you brought
might
this
have
up
seen
because
I think it was
I
Guatemala.
don't know if you know about
last
this, John,
year,
but I saw
that-
a child fall into an underground river, and the gorilla happened to be down there and like grabbed the child and was like flicking that thing around in the underground river. Like if you saw it, you'd
And they
crap your
shot
pants.
it.
Too soon.
On a camera. They shot it on film.
And
had it on film.
they should have, but you know, did Tony get shot?
Oh.
Well, the moral of the story is watch your feet. You might get swallowed up, and there's nothing you can do about it, and nobody's coming to get you.
I'm just trying to think of another situation that you could be alive and dying and no one comes for you. Like I just imagine
you
like
can
myself.
be Matthew McConaughey and fall into a black hole.
That's, well, I don't have to worry about that as much. But I was thinking, like, what if you were in an elevator and you got stuck in an elevator, and then they were like,
Okay,
we're not gonna like get you out of this elevator. We're just gonna like put some tape over this elevator. We're not gonna use this ever again. And you're just gonna die.
I have
in there.
one question for when you get stuck in an elevator. Where do you go to the bathroom? Like, if there's several people, do you just choose a corner or something?
Here's an answer.
Well, if you
Where
open
don't
up that
you go to the
thing,
bathroom?
there's like a tube. If you open up that thing, there's a
you can
telephone,
pry-
and there's a tube.
No, there isn't.
Paul,
there
Paul,
is.
have you ever
How
gone
do
to
you
the
shit
bathroom?
into a tube?
Paul, have you ever gone to the bathroom in an elevator?
Thank you,
Let me
Facebook
show you.
algorithm, for bleeping
You
on our
can
behalf.
you can pry open those doors, and
And
this
pee?
way you just squat out. Yeah, just kind of set it down.
All the cool
46
kids
floors.
go to the bathroom in their pants.
That's a strong case for wearing Depends all the
It's
time.
also a reference back to when Adam Sandler was funny.
Oh snap!
Yeah.
Did
What do you
anybody
think about
watch
that,
the-
Adam?
Did
He's
anybody
listening.
watch the movie that just came out on Netflix with him and David Spade?
The Do-Over, it's rated really highly, so I was like, am I supposed to watch this, I guess? Because I watch everything on Netflix.
I started it and quit about 40 minutes in.
No.
Why 40 minutes in? You've already committed that time.
Got like 30 more minutes to go. Just,
Wait,
Well,
look at
we had a cap on how much we were going to watch that evening, and we figured we could get an episode or two or Seinfeld in that wasted hour of the do-over.
I understand. Wait,
Priorities,
Mike Chowns heard it was terrible. Why is it rated so highly on Netflix?
I didn't hate it. I watched it.
Tonight, I think we should all watch it tonight, like a pact.
Like, the cinema
liked it.
quality was horrifying.
We had
like, the DP should be shot, but the comedy was horrible.
every comedy is pretty much like that.
the DP.
The director of photography.
The cinematographer, aka
The double.
aka
Director of photography.
cinematographer, aka.
It was just the jokes were so
Nobody's listening.
so overplayed and very typically Happy Madison, like, and not even the clever Happy Madison from decades ago, but the Happy Madison where we need a joke, so let's put a penis reference or something in. Like, it's so.
Penis reference.
You heard it here from California.
Oh my
Penises
gosh.
are not funny.
That's good.
Oh.
That's
I didn't
good.
say they're not funny. I said they're cheap.
I haven't slept for.
That was only half of a fake laugh. Like, half of that was actually like thought it was funny that you said penis reference. I don't know why, but
That's good. I like that.
just certain phrases get me.
Heard that about you.
Oh,
I
it's
guess
like
in
being
this on
tickled.
Facebook, it was just like I tried to like something and it said object cannot be liked. I was like, whoa. Now who's biased? Facebook?
Oi.
Ruling class?
All right. So who's next?
I think it's Tony that would be next.
Is it my turn? Okay, I'm
Yeah.
going to set a timer for
Okay.
5 minutes. Let me see here, one of these timers. Okay, and it started. And so I says to the guy, right? The guy, he's standing right there,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So I says to the guy, right? Like you should have been there because it's like the guy. I mean, like, he is right there.
Really?
And I'm like,
Just
so
right
I'm like,
there.
And I'm going to say like he's. I want to say he's about right there. And I'm like, so I say to him,
Everyone's like,
And you
wait,
know what
what
I
I
said?
said?
so
What
no,
I
he
missed?
is like he's just standing right there. So like I say to him, I'm like, and then but he is like seriously like I don't know how close he really was, but like it seemed like he was like right there.
4.5 minutes left.
He's better than I am, but he is like right there. So I didn't think of a topic, but I have another topic for us.
4 minutes left.
I did want to say, as an American living in Canada, who, like we get all technologies later, it's kind of like wearing chalk line instead of a starter jacket. And I can see that the camera is... Are we back on?
We are back on. Sorry about the...
A little technical issue. It's called... A little game called Paying Attention, which we do not
Actually,
do.
I'll tell you exactly what it is.
No, nobody wants to hear exactly what it is.
Canon wants to save money on taxes, so they classify their cameras.
No, Men in Tights.
The government.
Men in Tights. Mel Brooks.
Okay.
Spaceballs.
Okay.
What
It
are we
actually
doing?
has
Do
to
you
do with
think?
Is this a
taxes
brainstorm?
in the UK.
What do you think?
So, as I was saying, Apple Pay has finally come to Canada. And came a couple of weeks ago at RBC. And this week it came to BMO, Scotiabank, TD Trust, all those Canadian type banks. And as an American living here, and it's like everything takes forever to get here. It's like waiting for movies to get out of the theaters and into iTunes or something. It just takes forever.
Mm-hmm.
But the thing is that Canada is way more positioned for this kind of technology than America, where America's still trying to get you to swipe stuff. Do you know that Samsung came out
No,
with like
they've got
Samsung Pay,
chips.
and it
Oh,
literally is like the
chips.
mag swipe stuff. Like it's already hackable. Like it's like hacks already out there, so people can steal your mags. But they're making anyway. Ridiculous. Super interesting.
Chips.
But Apple Pay is working here now, so I can go to the Common and I can pay. And it actually, just like the demo on stage, it literally is that fast. This morning I bought like a coffee for like Cal McFarlane, and we were at
Yeah.
a coffee shop. It was totally Common, except it was too early, so Common
He
was
has no
closed.
Cal.
Common was closed, so it's Starbucks. So, and
Starbucks.
it was like, oh, what do you want to pay on? I just say Visa, because the guy otherwise is going to wait for my hands with the cards. And then it's just like, hey, bam, that quick. And it pulled back, and Cal's just like, whoa. And I'm like, what? And it's like, yo. And then the guy's like,
Wait.
Apple Pay is here. And I'm like,
Wait.
yes, it is.
Hang on. Starbucks in Canada allows Apple Pay?
Yep.
Starbucks in the United States does not use Apple Pay.
You
Oh,
see,
who's ahead now?
This is why Canada is so set up for this, because there's NFC, basically, like tap kind of payments everywhere.
It's built into our actual cards, like into our
Like,
debit
they've been
cards.
built into cards for years and years and years, so Apple Pay already works. Like, I was in some random gas station in some tiny town. We stop, I go to buy, what am I buying? I don't know, probably beef jerky. And I'm like, hey, can I have this beef jerky? And the guy's like, psh, and I'm like, bing, and he's like, did you just pay with your phone? And I'm like, yeah. And I'm like, this is like a commercial, Apple Pay.
How does he
Bing.
not know?
And then, get this. He's standing right there. He's right there. I'm getting a sandwich from Safeway, which are yummy, even though John Trammell thinks Subway's better because he's on the crack. And I'm standing there at the the Safeway food line, which means I'm standing there for an hour and I'm like raising a child while they're like making my Safeway sandwich.
Reason number 17 that Subway's better.
True. The sandwich artists are good. Just don't let their spokespeople near your kids.
That you just said that.
Too soon or too late.
Any restaurant. You want Ronald McDonald around your kid? No.
Oh my
Well,
god.
the Hamburglar. You know what
Terrifying.
he's burgling?
that.
Innocence. That's what he's burgling.
That's it.
Disgusting. And but Safeway sandwiches are so super good. So I'm sitting there, and as I'm sitting there, and I have like eggs, I have like other like things that like my wife told me to like get. So I have like this whole basket of goodies. Funny is, I'm standing there like ordering the sandwich. An old guy comes up on my left hand side, just comes up to like the till, the little till that's just for people that are buying sandwiches, and he puts his hands on there.
and now we're doing
That's
improv.
the guy.
Okay. Now I'm going to take what you're doing.
You start. From
Be healed! I don't know.
And it just spontaneously exploded.
John Trauma, you're using cash? This is like, because you live in Arizona, it's like the Wild West. You're like, don't pick people up on the side of the road.
Who uses
Go to Trump
cash?
rallies, carry cash.
John, you're in Arizona?
Oh my gosh.
John Clapper. He said my name. He
Oh.
meant Clapper.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
sorry, I should have said Clapper.
I got a story
know
about
John
picking up a
Clapper's in Arizona.
hitchhiker. in
Sorry,
Arizona.
Paul?
I can't share on the air, but we'll talk later.
So in the after show, Hitchhiker Stories, maybe we'll put that into the audio version of the podcast for our kiddies.
I couldn't ever.
I don't want to promote.
Yeah.
I don't want to promote improper information here. Starbucks takes mobile pay, but they want you to do it through their app. If you have a registered Starbucks card, you can add that into your Apple Pay wallet, but it's not technically Apple Pay that
what
you're
are you
using.
Yes, it is.
Too much. See, that's why Starbucks was ahead, but then no Apple Pay. That's lame. But it probably has to do with the cost of implementing new machines.
Yeah, like
But America
our
had that
Starbucks has
huge,
it.
like all those like Target and all those big stores
Yeah.
that are getting, because it's the magstripe stuff is so hackable, and the reason why is they want your information. So Target has all your information, so they can track what you're spending. I don't want to go onto my marketing thing. There's very
It's
good
all the
reasons why they
government,
don't
man.
want.
Yeah, you sound like a crazy Montana backwoods guy now.
No, this is just this is standard marketing stuff, right? If
We stalk you.
every time you pay with your credit card at Target,
Yeah.
they track all your information. They know every single thing John Trumbull's bought, and they can better give you ads. They can make sales better. Your address and other things that are associated with your credit card that they can use to double check, but also get customer information, so they know everything about you. Not
Actually, I'd
everything.
really like you all to search my name on the internet and go to all the links that come up under it.
Not a lot of John Trammels, are there? There's a lot of Tony Creeches, sadly.
There are a lot of John Trammels, but I especially would like you to go to the ones associated with my Twitter account and my blog.
Did you guys? Did you
We'll
guys
put
see
that
that
up
new?
right now.
Did you guys see that new on Reddit? Because Reddit is everything. Let's go to a segment called "What We Heard on Reddit This Week."
Reddit on Reddit.
So Reddit, they had that. Some university had it's a swarm or like a hive learning that predicted the trifecta of the Kentucky Derby. Like it predicted crazy things using people's opinions, but the thing of the hive mind being smarter than any of the people. So none of the people got it all right, but using all these opinions of people, the artificial intelligence got it right. Anyway, the artificial intelligence answered questions on Reddit yesterday, and it was quite good. It wasn't like Microsoft's AI that people turned into a racist bigot within like an hour of it being on Twitter.
It said that the Holocaust never happened.
Yeah,
like
it
there's
said
like
crazy things.
so much. Ugh.
Yeah,
So
It's
what
because
you're
they
saying
took
is
all the
that
information
they've
from the
created
internet
the
and started
board.
learning from the internet, right? That's basically
Yeah. Which sounds like a good idea.
But
It
I
sounds
could have
like-
told them the internet's a dick. Like, right? Like, we all know that, right? It's way easier to be negative on the internet than positive. And when you are positive on the internet, it's usually like a meme with some positive phrase with like flowers in the background.
So
and
people,
who wants to read
the
that?
interesting thing about this thing is you can use it and you can enter your information into it. You can create your own little hive, and then you can use that information. People put stuff into this university's. They put the Derby into the university's AI system, and then they use that to bet, and they won a ton of money. What I'm saying is we have solved gambling.
Let's do this. Let's do this.
And they're making a
Don't
movie
tell
about
anybody
that in 5
but
years
you
for
and
sure.
me and us, couple people, and we're gonna make some money. It's pretty much like Back to the Future again.
I don't know.
I feel like we need a
that
van to pull this off. Some sort of van without any windows on the back.
Just read that.
I think it's essential.
Can I be the Brad Pitt character that's always snacking on something the whole time?
You can.
No.
You can, although
we should just read that.
it's ironic if you point that out while you're not snacking. But I do want to point out that Clapper just said Phoenix is the Silicon Desert. This is like every single state I've been to and like province claims that they have like the new Silicon Valley, wherever they are. Like in Toronto, it's like, oh yeah, this is the Silicon Valley of Canada, and then like everybody's like, you go to Michigan, it's a new Silicon Valley.
Also, Arizona is home to my favorite YouTuber, Odds One Out. He's funny. I don't know why I said that.
You literally just named a YouTuber.
Oh man, he's funny. He's a good guy. He makes little cartoons and tells little stories. It's great.
That happened. So I have a question. Amy has a question. I was about to go to questions from the chat room, and now we have one that I want to go to. And that question is: John Trammell is going gluten-free. How is that going? How is gluten-free going?
You know, it's actually a lot easier than I anticipated it being. Being gluten-free, I'm realizing it's possible to eat really unhealthy and eat gluten-free.
Nice.
I could eat an entire bag full of
gluten-free potato chips? Yes.
Of kettle chip potato chips, yeah, and they're gluten-free.
Gluten-free is the new bulimia.
Well, so here's the reason I did it, Matt, is I have psoriasis on my hands and my feet. And psoriasis is technically an autoimmune disorder, and there has been a lot of evidence to show that as an autoimmune disorder, it responds to inflammation in the body, which it's been pretty well proven that gluten and refined sugars both cause inflammation in the body.
But John, do you know how many times a day? Do you know how many times a day the words "it has been proven" and the word gluten are in like the same sentence in not true statements on the internet?
Gluten.
I believe you though. I believe you, doctor.
I'm not saying it has been scientifically proven. I'm saying it's been experientially shown.
It's worth a try. But so has what are the fake pills called? What's that word?
Placebos.
Placebos.
Yeah, well, if a placebo can get rid of my psoriasis, I'll placebo all day long.
I was hoping you'd
That's
say
the quote of
that.
the night.
I was hoping
I'll
you'd say that.
placebo
because
all night long.
Would you ever go gluten-free, Paul?
I've been kind of involuntarily gluten-free at times because my wife is kind of one of these super hot, healthy women who feed you like, instead of mashed potatoes, like they put cauliflower in a blender, and you're like, this is gonna suck. And it was like, no, that's pretty good. That tastes
Actually
like
pretty good.
mashed potatoes. Yeah,
That's the beauty of marriage.
tofu is stupid and delicious. So I get kind of involuntarily brought along, but I fight it. I fight it like like a man.
I'm not kidding. I had the best pizza of my life on Monday, and it was a gluten-free pizza crust. It was the best pizza I've ever had.
Let me tell you,
That's
you
a
didn't
lie.
have that at Boston's Pizza because their gluten-free pizza crust
Oh my god.
came out. That dead gorilla probably came out of his butt crack. That's how bad it is.
Whole Food has some great
Fun
crusts
fact:
that are
pizza crusts
delicious.
are from gorillas' butts.
Trammell, you do kind of look like the Monopoly guy right now. Just point that out. Kind of cool.
Can I ruin?
Refreshed
Here, I'll turn my hat down like
Silicon
this.
Valley of Minnesota, Monopoly guy kind of.
Do you guys mind if I ruin our name? So, for a while, I couldn't stop hearing. So we're called Citadel, but I couldn't stop hearing it as like sit Adele, like you're telling the Grammy award-winning singer-songwriter Adele to sit. Like, sit, Adele. Like, here's a chair for
It's
you.
not going to be hard. I think she likes to say.
Every time I hear
Piano
it,
player.
I think
Piano player
that.
joke.
I think of Adele sitting.
Is it more
That's
like,
it.
hey, you can sit down. We got it, Adele. We got it. Thanks. Go ahead and take a seat. Or is it more like, oh, would you like a seat? Like,
Well, I think it's
what's the
hard. I
inflection?
think when you say our name and you think about it being the phrase telling the Grammy Award winning singer Adele to sit, it sounds a little harsh. I think like you're like she's like, hey guys, want to hang out? You're just like, sit, Adele. Just sit.
She's like, how about I sing a song? Sit down.
Just sit, Adele. She starts trying to sing Bond anthems at me.
It happens. Let me tell you something true.
Best Bond song ever, by the way.
It's kind
Hang
of.
on. Have you guys seen the video on YouTube of does Facebook bleep the word YouTube when you use it on one of these things?
Maybe.
I don't think so.
Have you guys seen the YouTube video? It's a reality show that somebody in England did of Adele pranking Adele impersonators.
No, but that sounds like a link. Why don't you post that in the comments of this video, Tremel?
It's pretty fantastic. I will. She puts on prosthetics and stuff and impersonates herself. And
does she kill it?
As she's performing, yeah, it's just the other impersonators in the room, and they're all huge fangirls. I think there's even a crossdresser who's a huge fanboy. Boy, girl, I don't know. So
cool.
The Adele impersonators are sitting there in the audience, and she gets a few bars in before they realize that it's really her. They can just tell from her singing, and they realize that they've been talking to her all afternoon, and they just start geeking out. It's really, really good.
That is a cool punchline. I like that.
I'll post a link to it.
And you know, some people
That's
were
kinda
like
when I was
nice
in
to
a-
her, some people weren't in the day, and the people who weren't are like, oh my goodness. I was just like, yeah, whatever, to my hero.
That is so much like when I was in high school, and like I was like, I
trying to imagine
I got
who was your
recruited to
hero
a
in
special
high school.
baseball team, but then but they would like make us like fly helicopters, and soon before I knew it, I was like an elite helicopter forces pilot.
Wolf Air Force.
I was
Summer
one of,
blockbuster
you know. Apparently, I can talk about it now because I'm getting older. But you know, for a little
Tony-
while, we did some things.
I forgot what it's called. What's it called? Wolf Air?
Teen
Airwolf.
Airwolf.
Teen Airwolf.
Yes.
Yeah.
Can I admit two things to you on the show today?
Yep. If you do it quickly.
First thing is I've never seen the original Airwolf. I didn't even know that was a thing.
Oh my gosh.
Second thing is I don't use Reddit. Never been on it before ever.
Oh my gosh. I just feel like I showed my grandpa his first computer. So John, it's
I
first.
know that.
First,
I know that
you
Reddit
have
exists.
you're wearing a fedora, so you already know about Reddit. And if anybody knows Reddit, that's funny. But if it's not funny if you don't know Reddit yet. But here you go.
I laugh
Close
and
your
I
eyes,
get it.
John, for a second. Close your eyes because I want to help you.
Okay.
Tony, how about we read a Reddit page for him?
You know, Reddit is like a drug because I've been on Reddit for a long time because the first night I was on Reddit, I saw a failed assassination attempt in Ukraine that happened 30 minutes before I watched it, and it was like front page news on Reddit. I saw someone had thrown up the new Hobbit movie on YouTube, and it was like, they're gonna take this down in a couple hours, have a watch. I was like, I stayed up all night, and there was all these amazing videos, and it has never been that good.
Okay, so
as that
speaking of
first
Reddit,
night.
Trammel, because you haven't
Just like me.
yeah.
Are my eyes still supposed to be closed?
Yes. So no, that was just for my Airwolf noise. I don't even know if I'm doing the right theme.
That's
It
a
could
good
be like the
Airwolf.
wrong theme. I hope not.
No, that's pretty good. I sent a copy of it to Matt earlier today.
I have it. I just, literally just got it in.
Okay, Airwolf is a real thing.
So
The Creech stands alone.
see, it's building. I already love this.
Any second, Facebook is going to ban you.
Two teams in search of the truth. This is CA got their back.
Okay, we have to stop it, otherwise we're gonna get our stream cut.
Oh yeah, they'll just cut off the show right now because of Facebook's algorithms. So, in our remaining time, I do want to introduce people to a little bit of the magic of Reddit. And one of the things that happens on Reddit, John, is Reddit is basically like the best commenting platform in the world. It's amazing.
Or the worst.
No, it's the best.
That's amazing.
It's not the worst, it's the best.
Because you can get downvoted if you're a tool.
Yeah, so tools get downvoted, and so at the top of it, it's either some brilliant thing or some heartfelt thing or some funny thing. And they do this thing called Ask Reddit, and there's AMAs. I'm sure. Have you heard of an AMA?
I've heard of an AMA. Ask me anything. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, Obama's done 2, 3. Anyway.
4.
But Ask Reddit, Ask Reddit's like where you go to our Ask Reddit and then you ask a question and you invite basically Reddit to answer the question, and then people vote on their answers to see what floats to the top. And so one of them we can just do with ourselves right now. We can actually just ask ourselves.
Yeah.
And I'm really sad Amber's not here for this, so I'm going to have to ask her later. Or Joe Bird. I really wish they were here to answer this because I want to hear their answer to this question, because I feel like it's a question that touches our humanity deep down. And that question is, and John, you remember this, John, because at the end of the show I want you to end us on a song. So I want you to remember this question in that song, because philosophically, think of it jailed together and it dovetailed. But the question is, everyone has one. What's your embarrassing poop story?
Oh, I just want to read one off this page.
Do you really want to read one?
I think everyone's embarrassing.
Let's take a vote.
The same,
the comments
right?
have slowed down a little bit.
You tried to fart,
but we have a number of live viewers now. So if you want us to read one of Reddit's, while you're doing that, I want to hear Paul's most embarrassing poop story.
Oh man, I think I overflowed the toilet at work on the 3rd floor, and I don't work in like some fancy schmancy office building. I work in a home that is a historic home that used to be like owned by like the guy who started Dr. Pepper or something.
And Dr. Pepper's poop stains are in those
floor
pipes.
used to have like that used to be where like the Rat Pack would party on their way to and from Galveston, was in that attic space. I use the 3rd floor because nobody that's our war room up there, but nobody works up there. So that's a safe. Everybody's got one of those too, like the toilet your go-to.
Oh yeah.
It could be like it's away, but like you know what your safe one. And I overflowed it, and I'm like in a suit. What are you gonna do? And I'm not gonna tell you how I resolved that, but it was quite.
I'm not gonna tell you. That's a mystery.
Why? How are you not gonna tell us how you?
Let's leave it. Someday we'll circle back to this moment together, and we'll find out the dramatic conclusion.
I had a good one not too long ago. A couple weeks ago, I substitute as an educational assistant, so I'm at a different school every day. And in elementary schools, often I'm like the only guy there. And I was at the bathroom and I used it, and same thing, everything started coming back up with the unflushed parts.
Wait, what parts would those be?
Describe it vividly.
Poo-poo doo-doos?
And I was like, and so I go to the custodian, and I wish I was a good guy and I did the right thing and just said, "Hey man, I plugged the toilet," but instead there's one teacher there that's a guy. And so I said, "I just tried to go to the bathroom and it was plugged," which is basically saying the other guy did it. And I think he bought it.
Is it a teacher? Is it a teacher's only bathroom?
Yeah, it's a staff only bathroom. I was gonna say to the custodian, I saw some kids go in there. I didn't know what they're doing, but instead I just thought, well, this is enough. There's like one other guy in this whole building. Me, the custodian, and this teacher. The only 3 guys in the whole building, in the guys' staff bathroom. And so I just did the wrong thing.
I don't know if you guys do this or if I'm just overly sensitive because of where I live, but if I'm alone in a bathroom and a couple of like elementary age kids come in, I instantly leave.
Oh yeah, for sure. You're mid shit and you just have to leave.
I'll go if I'm standing up. I will go find another bathroom.
Yeah, totally.
I'm leaving the room.
So I'm same things with trampoline. If I'm jumping on a trampoline, kids start jumping on the trampoline with me. I'm like, I don't know you. I'm out.
Wait a minute. Why? So
Wait, I'm just kidding. That never happens. But if it did,
you would have to be jumping in somebody else's yard.
Yeah, that is true in this situation. No, but John, I totally get you. I would do the exact same thing.
So, do you have any embarrassing poop stories, John?
Got a couple of fantastic ones, actually.
All right.
So I'll tell you about the time that I had to leave my underwear at Safeway.
I think that's all we need to know. I think that was it. I think that was the whole story right there.
That is pretty much the whole story. That could be a tweet.
I don't know. There's so many times that spring to mind. So many times spring to mind right now.
Just tweet. My underwear is in the Safeway bathroom garbage. Just tweet that, and everyone's like, "Oh, yeah, I've been there."
I know exactly what happened there. I was with my wife and everything. I was like, I gotta go. And I just walked away.
Oh, Safeway.
I'm so sorry.
She saw me like 15 minutes later. She was like, "Are you okay?" I was like, "I'm not wearing underwear." And it's not.
And she was like, "Oh, you're coming on to me." No, I just grabbed my pants. That's the opposite of coming on to you. I don't think it works for guys, though, when they say that line. I'm not wearing any underwear. Yeah. Ew.
So we know now that John is afraid of getting beat up by kids in the bathroom. And he, there's a little treasure out there to be found.
Oh, that poor janitor just trying to bag the garbage and just assaulted by like a hovering plume of shit.
Oh yeah, they have to put up with so much. They are one of like our first gatekeepers between us and like the bubonic plague happening again. They're heroes, I think. Them and any sanitation worker.
Wait a minute. No.
Not any sanitation worker, because some of them aren't that great people.
Sanitation workers are people that crash into cars, knock stuff over in the streets, and keep driving.
I feel like my
sanitation
talking
worker,
to my grandparents' generalization.
Yeah.
It's like the weirdest group of people to have generalizations about.
No. Manitobans are dirty, dirty hobos.
It's like Subway sandwich artists. Their eyes are too small. Their retinas.
It truly confuses me when I'm trying to order.
I'm telling you.
So when I was in college, in my very first semester at college, I had my roommate worked on campus as one of the garbage men. And every day, I'm not kidding you, every day I would come home and find a new item in our room that he had dug out of the garbage and brought back to our dorm room.
Nice.
I had a little strip of land right by my bed that was where my stuff went. The whole rest of the room was all garbage crap that he brought back into the dorm room.
Well, what kind of things are we talking about here? Are we talking about sandwich meat, or are we talking usable stuff?
Mostly furniture. There were giant hi-fi speakers.
Yeah.
I think there was an old record player.
All good stuff.
Sounds cool.
He's saving the world.
In a way, he's showing us, how to live.
Mm-hmm.
Don't you agree, Matt?
Have we not been on for an hour?
Texting.
Are we done with our poop stories?
Well, I think that was basically I was switching out poop stories for final thoughts.
I could have had one.
What was your poop story?
Well, number one, this is a shameless plug for my article at Citadel.fm, or if you scroll down on Facebook, you can also see my article. I asked 5 people the question. I texted them asking, hey, Kay, I'm in somebody's house. I plugged the toilet and they don't have a plunger. What do you do? And so you can read those texts below.
Also,
Paul, who knows, me, blame it on someone else, John, ditch the underwear.
Okay. My awkward bathroom story was that I was at a mall bathroom and it was very busy, and so I was just waiting in line for one of the stalls, and as I was about to enter the stall, like the person that exited, we made eye contact, which is...
No, you don't do that.
Yeah, it was really uncomfortable. But then he mouths the words, "I'm so sorry," and keeps walking. And I'm just like, nope. And I just turn on my heel and leave the bathroom.
You didn't even take a look?
I would rather not even look. Like,
That's
you'll never know.
That's so Canadian. An American would just like give you a head nod and like sort of wish you the best of luck in their own heart. Like,
that's.
When I was in boot camp, we didn't have the doors on the stalls, so when we were sitting there, we were looking right at each other. And these weren't like far away. These were like right up cozy. And like you didn't have a lot of time, so when it's like you were like, "Oh, I'll save it for later." No. This is the moment when you have that small window. So when you're talking about eye contact, yeah.
I feel like it's just part of being a Marine. Do they just make you do stuff like that just to be like, tough it out?
Yeah. I just think it's like people that are just tuning in right now, like my friend Kyle Sellers.
Yeah.
Sellers.
Welcome to the show, man. Hey, now's the right time, as John's preparing his closing lyrical ending. Now's the right time for you guys at home to share your most embarrassing poop story in the comments.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
That will be nice. We will read the ones we like the most. And if you're watching this show and you've made it through the whole hour, and because you're not watching live, then you should also post in the comments even still, because we will love to share them.
We'll definitely read the best one next week. Yeah.
But I want to thank everybody for watching Citadel Uncut. Again, we're going to be back next Thursday.
Yep.
I think I might be gone, but
I will be here. And that's why you should come. Stan will be here.
Yeah.
Amber Elegant will be here.
Mm-hmm. Fun.
Yeah. It's going to be a full group of people. I think Phil Sims will be here again as well.
Are you talking to the camera but looking in that direction?
Sorry, I'm looking at myself
really
in my production studio over here.
Because I'm
Hall of Famer Phil Sims. Wow.
Yeah.
Fuddle duddle, man.
Yeah, there was that whole
Fuddle-duddle.
there's poop in the shower thing that happened back at Brarcrest. Dark days.
What?
It's a crazy time, man. Crazy time.
Yeah, and the guy who did it was like,
before you were born.
the guy who did poop in the shower. I remember because he volunteered to clean it up, and I was like, that is a nice guy. I was like, because I didn't know he
humble.
I didn't know he. No one knew he did it. But he was like, "What? Who did that? Oh, let me help you. Let me." And then he helped like the RA clean it up, and everyone was like,
"Are you outing somebody?"
No, I'm not outing Dave. But like, but I remember thinking like, that guy's awesome. Gosh. Like he is so humble. He's cleaning up someone else's poop. No, he was cleaning up his own poop.
All right.
And letting everybody believe that he was doing something good.
Yeah. Which is really a great move. If you want to impress a girl.
Smart.
Oh my gosh, I want to share people's
poop in her shower and then clean it up.
But I want to save them for the next show.
Yeah, we'll
try to save them.
Yeah, we'll save them for the next
show. You
show.
can read them in the comments, but I'm gonna tell everybody next week.
Yeah,
but totally share it though, because it's funny. Yeah. And you know what, John Trammell.
Yep.
Yes.
How's California?
Very, very well.
Hey Paul, you want to give us just a goodbye from Houston before John gives us his closing lyrics? Glory.
Goodbye from Houston. And I hope I survive the flash flood.
Is there a flash flood happening again?
Yeah, we're on a flash flood warning from now until Saturday. It's Thursday night, so hopefully we make it.
Ooh.
And I'm glad you know what night it is. So that's helpful. But it's good for us to know for the, I guess, push-up. But so, is it like probably going to be as big as last time? Do they know? Or?
Now, since they're giving a warning, it's going to be nothing. You know, if everyone's like, no, this one's gonna go, this one's gonna miss us, then that's the one that's gonna get you and flood your house. So.
Tramble, take it away, my friend.
Right on. Well, this the lyrics to this song, they match both the topic I spoke on and our conversation about poop. You just have to use your imagination a little bit. I'll read a few and then I'll sing us out.
Nice.
And you may ask yourself, what is that beautiful house? And you may ask yourself, where does that highway go? And you may ask yourself, am I right? Am I wrong? And you may ask yourself, my God, what have I done? Letting the days go by, let the water hold me down. Letting the days go by, water flowing underground into the blue again. After the money's gone, once in a lifetime, water flowing underground, same as it ever was. Same as it ever was. Same as it ever was. Yeah. Same as it ever was. Are we done?
Citadel out. Citadel out.